MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Andrew Kashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Andrew Kashner, big guy, big arm. You know, he's been the guy that everybody's wanted to get their hands on. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 220 pounds. Hard thrower, 95 to 97. Good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now. Kashner has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's big Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hard ground ball to third. To his left. Valencia. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth,
Giancarlo Stanton now, runner in scoring position with Sir John. First delivery to him on the way. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Manny Machado, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Valencia takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's Didi Gregorius. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Alvarez has got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7, second baseman, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, called strike. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Previous history with Luis Severino. It's been a steady 5 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Mancini, a native Floridian. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 home. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. hit down the line at first. Walker's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. And no, he lost track of it and it falls. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. First offering on its way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Scope, runner at first with 2 gone. Lined hard toward right center. Oh, and he botches it. Scope rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Brandon Drury will bat next. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Walker, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Down the first baseline. The second for one. On to first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. High pop-up. Scope calls for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Andrew Susek. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Tim Beckham. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one right down Main Street.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. At At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Mancini ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Here's a high pop-up. Alvarez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
Count is 1-2.
Hard ground ball to 3rd. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Digging in, Jonathan Schoop. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 is strike two, swinging.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now in the box, Danny Valencia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave them loaded. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Standing in, Brandon Drury, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Machado has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. First offering on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. One there, on to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ellsbury at third. Hicks at second with two gone. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and a Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Halfway home, all even at one apiece. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Susac. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Andrew Susac.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Strike two. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. This one's down to third. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Giancarlo Stanton now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Drilled on the ground to short. Machado is there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop,
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now at the plate, Manny Machado, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Now batting, Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Shoots this one over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
That's center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Mancini, the runner at second with 1 away. slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
He swings and lines it to left.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Settling in now, Gleyber Torres. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Valencia ranges to his right. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. There's a strike. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. 2 gone.
now batting, first baseman, Neil.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. So stepping in, Pedro Alvarez to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Pedro Alvarez.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Deaver, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
From the stretch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Richard Blyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
In now is the Yankees DH, Jacoby Ellsbury. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that one stayed up a little high. Blyer, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the
Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Short, hit hard, taken in by Machado, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 99,
Here's big Aaron Judge, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
2-2 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-2 delivery.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Yanks leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Darren O'Day will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is a fastball looked at for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Striding in, Didi Gregorius. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Gleyber Torres is on deck. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line and left. Mancini is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Chad Green comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Pedro Alvarez.
Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Drury ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2, Danny Valencia.
Standing in, Danny Valencia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Donnie Hart takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 57, Donnie Hart.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Walker.
He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Hart, a native Texan. He was selected in the 27th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Popped him up. Scope into shallow center. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Digging in, Andrew Susak. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Tim Beckham.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Tim Beckham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21, Shin-Soo.
Sliding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Aaron.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Machado is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
The 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that
one. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. David Robertson takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. In now, Manny Machado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Manny Machado.
He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. The throw to first. That's off to that one. Jose Reyes will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Shortstop, number 11, Jose Reyes.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Left fielder, Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Missed with a breaking ball. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And that misses, ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Hit hard on the ground to third. Woolley has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to inning number 12 we go. All tied at 1-1. Brad Brock gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 35, Brad Brock.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Second baseman, number 25.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Now the 1-0. High and deep to left center field. Mancini looking up. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Chu has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Neil Walker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses for ball 1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. The 3-2 pitch. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Jacoby Ellsbury as he lines it out to center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Has a look, now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 1. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. In now is Pedro Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Oh, and 2, here it is. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew.
Stepping in, Andrew Susak. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York with a division-leading 60th team win this year. David Robertson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA light rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.